Hi, folks.
Hi, folks.
It is Sunday evening, March the 22nd. Tam and I are well for now, and we hope this video finds all of you well as well. We have received this week some friend mail, some happy mail, and I know that we could use as much happy as we could get right now, so we're going to share our happy mail with you. It seems to be very interesting. It is from our friends Bob and Bonnie at the most excellent channel, Misfits and Dreamers. Misfits and Dreamers, we've been following them for
a long time.
I think, suffice it to say, when Tammy and I first started really paying attention to YouTube, we knew nothing about YouTube when we uploaded our first video, other than that there was a little button that said, you know, upload, and you could click and send a video up. But a lot of other things we didn't, and there were some folks we followed. And Bob and Bonnie have pretty much since like near the beginning.
Yeah.
I think we discovered them from a channel called NTL Vlogs.
Yeah.
They were part of that family, and we became part of Bob and Bonnie's Misfits and Dreamers family, and we are grateful that they allowed us, and that everyone else there that's part of that family allowed us to be part of the family. Lots of people love Misfits and Dreamers.
Yeah.
Not just for the fact that they have one of the liveliest and most fun and most at-home live streams out there.
Yes.
And we've been in a few live streams for a bunch of different channels. And Bob's and Bonnie's feels like home and tries to make everybody else that comes in there feel like home. Bob also is one of the best cooks that we know. When we think about honestly, Tammy, when you think about asking someone for advice these days on cooking anything, who's the first person you say?
Bob.
It's Bob.
Ask Bob.
Ask Bob. He's a great cook. He's very skillful in the kitchen. So I plugged them enough here at the beginning. We love them. Suffice it to say, we love them. And if a little bit of that comes through there, we just can't help it. We love these guys. And it's heavy. This is Tammy, when she went and checked the mailbox on her now weekly mailbox check.
Yes.
And
on Fridays,
the first thing she said when she came through the door was, "This is heavy," and it is heavy. So Tammy, I haven't opened this. A lot of times we will open our friend mail. We won't look in it and see what it is, but we will go ahead and open the package so that when it comes time, there can be a smooth transition. We have not even cracked the seal on this one yet. We just removed the return address label. Not having looked inside, Tammy, what do you think's in here? As heavy as it is. Just a guess. Just a guess.
I don't know, really. Weird. That could be anything.
I think
for us, it could be.
It could. I think it may. It feels like a tombstone. Does it? It's I mean, not necessarily a full-size tombstone, but maybe one from some New York State Sleepy Hollow pet cemetery. It's about that size. Anyway, it's very heavy. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open our Happy Mail, see what's in here. First thing I notice at the top is a card. A hug, said Pooh. It has Winnie the Pooh, and I like the art. It's simple art, but it's very pretty, and it has a depending on what direction. I don't know if you can catch this, but depending on what direction the light hits it, the color seems to be capable of changing a little bit. That is wonderful. And it says, "A hug," said Pooh, "is always the right size."
Oh.
Sending happy Easter hugs.
Oh.
Easter, you know, there's another opportunity for us to mess up sending up mail. The card says, "A hug," said Pooh, "is always the right side. All our love, Bob and Bonnie, Misfits and Dreamers." That is so sweet, Bob and Bonnie. We love you guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You know, look at this. It is a Confederate
Oh, wow.
$20 bill. Actually, probably worth more now than it was back during the days of the Confederacy.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
This is really cool. This will go with my little oddities up in my office. I have one of these days. There's going to be a video.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
Where you see the things that I keep up there. We'll have to all get very, very bored before that. And there is a collection.
Ooh, a Heath bar.
Oh my gosh. things that we
He's
love,
my favorite.
things that we love, but absolutely should not be eating. But
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling they will be. This is what I don't recognize this.
Mamba.
Mamba.
Oh, I said Mamba.
Mamba. Yes, Mamba. Mamba. That is cool. I love new
Fruit
foods. I
juice.
love to put new
Cool.
foods inside my mouth and chew and taste them.
I've had those before.
It's gluten free.
Yeah.
Wow. No, thank you. Some snacks we don't have to fill completely, you know. Because
Yeah.
I mean, the Mamba, there are pictures of fruit on the cover. So I'm just going to go ahead and chalk that up to my daily vitamin C. But here is what is very heavy, and it appears to be a brick. Okay, it says here, a little card that came with it, this brick from the 1870s.
Oh, wow.
Cohoes was located on an abundant supply of clay, the basic ingredient of brick making. Brick manufacturing in Cohoes spanned 100 years and included 3 brick making yards, operated by Patrick Rogers beginning in 1842 and one by John Nash from 1866 to 1870. Then there was the John Murray Brick Company, the Cary Brick Company, and the Cohoes Brick Company, the last operating until 1941. In other words, we have a piece of Cohoes,
Yeah.
New York, right here in our
That
hand.
is so
That is,
cool.
this is a piece of where Bob and Bonnie live.
Yeah.
I mean, a very substantial and historic piece
Oh, wow.
from the 18. This is an 1870s brick, guys. I want to show it to y'all. I do not want to. Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness!
That is too cool.
This brick has Cohoes. Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow.
This is an instant treasured,
Yeah.
sitting on the bookcase in my office.
That
Relic.
is so cool.
I mean, I'll go ahead and call it. It is a relic. This is a relic. And a piece of Cohoes, New York.
Yeah.
That Bob and Bonnie.
I know.
What
right?
friends? What friends? And this is just right up my alley.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other things in here. I know this video is running long, but folks, what else have you got to do these days? Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
An AC/DC
Oh, wow.
enamel pen set. Oh my goodness.
And we love
I have
AC/DC.
rocked out to AC/DC since, you know, back when they were all young and they didn't have old people health issues like we do. These are really cool.
They are.
And they look, especially the Hell's Bells AC/DC, it looks distressed. They all look kind
Yeah.
of pre-distressed. That's very
I love
that's very cool.
those.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
Some historic documents. Some
wow.
of Bob's prized antique furniture catalogs. Folks, these are very old.
Yeah, they are.
Catalogs are not printed in this kind of paper stock anymore. It's too expensive to do now because it's heavy stock. Stuff is printed on much lighter composite papers. I don't want to trifle with this too much. There are some beautiful illustrations in here, but I'm afraid of holding this up for a camera. But anyway, I'm going to try to show this. Folks, this is not a reprint of a catalog. This is an actual picture
Oh, wow.
from back in the days when you could frame this stuff if
Yeah.
you wanted to and hang it on your walls. It was that quality of paper that went into this. Look how
That's
pretty.
so cool, yeah.
And look at the, I don't want to, again, look at the print type. Nowadays, we call what we refer to now as fonts. Once upon a time, this was a typeface. And even back in the day, this kind of typeface was, cost a little bit of money to print something. I would imagine you'd have to have a pretty good line of credit to shop at Stickley's back in the day. I wonder if they're still around. I'll have to check into that. Another beautiful antique furniture, and it actually says beautiful antique furniture on the cover. This is, oh my goodness, this is old. This is, let's see if I can find a date. still trying to find a date of publication for this one. This other one is, the other one I will examine and get back to you guys. I don't want to handle it too roughly. I can take it up to my office at my desk and with my magnifying glass examine it more closely and not be afraid of damaging it. But this one is and slightly better. I think it's slightly newer, but I can tell you, I don't know the age. But back in those days, they did have telephones, but the phone number for this is 4 digits long. This is wonderfully illustrated as well.
Yeah.
Bob, I don't know what to say. Look at these photographs.
I know. Look at that furniture.
Yeah, well, furniture today, in my opinion, is mostly built for a mobile populace. Once upon a time, you know, after Mom and Dad died, you lived in Mom and Dad's house, and after you died, your kids lived in that house, and generations might live in the house, and you bought furniture that was heavy and built to last. But nowadays, a lot of people might move in their lifetimes over the course of having a family. A few times. So this is back in the days when furniture was built to stay put for generations. And oh my goodness, you could actually buy grandfather clocks. When's the last time you found a catalog advertising grandfather clocks? Wow. It's and a real grandfather clock is not. You have to actually have someone that knows how to set the balances to keep it running. So, wow. Anyway, we're not gonna keep this going on much longer. We're just so proud of this, and I'm so touched by this. Bob and Bonnie, this what we have here is really a piece of where Bob and Bonnie lives, where their heart is.
Yeah.
We thank you very much. We
yes,
love these guys.
So much.
Misfits and Dreamers, guys. If you want to find a channel where you can feel at home and relax, see some good videos and spend some time with some folks who are friendly and very accepting, go check out Misfits and Dreamers. Not just because we love them, but because we love you, and we want you to find happy places to be too, especially during this time when we need all the happy. There's a lot of happy in Bob's live streams. So until the next time, this is Mike and Tam saying
bye.